Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th President of the United States, is remembered for his many accomplishments during his 2 terms in office and beyond. He was a man of action and courage, and he used those qualities to lead a progressive reform agenda that made America a more equitable nation. Roosevelt's policies changed the course of American history and established him as one of our most influential presidents. Roosevelt was born on October 27, 1858 in New York City to wealthy parents with strong connections to politics. From an early age he had a passion for outdoor adventure and natural history, which would shape much of his presidency later on. After attending Harvard University, he entered public life as a New York assemblyman at the age of 23. He quickly gained fame for his political activism and oratorical skills. These traits, combined with his passion for nature, earned him the nickname Teddy from admirers who found him inspiringly courageous and compassionate. In addition to being an avid outdoorsman, Teddy also had an ambitious vision for America's future that led him to pursue progressive reforms while president from 1901–1909. He focused on creating policies designed to protect laborers in industry by signing laws like the Meat Inspection Act, which mandated healthy working conditions in food production industries. This law served as an important model upon which further labor standards were built after Roosevelt left office. Another example is the conservation movement through legislation such as the Antiquities Act 1906. Teddy provided protection for some 140 million acres of land across 24 states, which became national parks or forests today. These places serve both recreational purposes but also preserve wilderness areas important ecologically speaking even today over 100 years later. Finally, another lasting legacy Teddy left behind was foreign policy. He believed strongly in intervening abroad when it seemed necessary. This led him famously into disputes such as sending troops into Cuba during their War of Independence, 1898. His bellicose attitude towards foreign powers would come back into play again during World War I when U.S. forces joined forces with the Allied nations against Germany, all thanks largely to Theodore's leadership earlier. Additionally, through diplomacy negotiations like those conducted over Panama Canal construction, 1903 showed how effective peaceful talks could be instead relying solely on military intervention when possible, something we still use today. Teddy Roosevelt stands out among our past presidents because he was able to make significant changes while utilizing both forcefulness/diplomacy depending upon situation, something not easily done given complexities/difficulties involved balancing between 2 approaches every time it came up during his term's office. His legacy will continue, inspire generations, come just how great leaders do indeed have capacity change course entire nations if they know what they are doing, which clearly did. So let us remember Theodore fondly whenever think progressivism, patriotism, all thanks one man's ambition, courage, take matters own hands, create better world himself, others around him long after passing away.